up. Money, please.
Oh, no, there's no money.
Oh, my bad. No problem.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I'll just destroy this office.
Oh, hey!
Money, please. Money, please.
Ben, give her some money. It's easier.
Blackmail me with money? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Hello there, and welcome back to the show. The news media. Shame. They're really having a tough time. Yeah, so much of a tough time that they had to probably make a deal with the South African Competitions Commission.
Show me the money.
Yo! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!
So today we're tearing into the South African Competitions Commission's pity party that they're throwing for establishment news. The reason being, they claim digital platforms like Google, Meta are strangling traditional news, stealing their money, stealing their relevance, stealing their visibility, rigging the game and putting democracy in a chokehold. Their solution? Obviously, communism. What else? Force big tech to pay up to $500 million a year and preferential treatment and more visibility.
Bullshit!
The news isn't dying because of algorithms. The news is dying because it's lost its edge. Let's break this down step by step and shred this Competitions Commission's report to shit, shall we?
And here we go.
Firstly, the Competition Commission is whining that platforms like social media, Meta, X, snag 70% of digital ad revenue, leaving newsrooms high and dry. Shame. They're really trying hard. Sounds like a heist, right? Yeah, it sounds like, oh yeah, fuck, of course. Social media companies are evil. I mean, I don't like them, but I don't think it's going that far. No, it's not at all. That's just the world moving on. Back in the day, newspapers owned ads, classifieds, all that. Then the internet kicked in, and anybody can hit Google or Facebook, target smarter, and pay less. That's not a crime. That's just basic economics. News companies had years to pivot. Subscriptions, paywall, new tricks, but too many just sat there moaning. Don't point fingers at big tech for outpacing a dinosaur. Adapt or fade away. Next, they're bitching about platforms exploiting their content. They say Google, Meta grab headlines, keep users hooked, and toss pennies back. Spare me, honestly. News isn't the secret sauce. It just isn't. X post, random rants, memes, that's what keeps people scrolling. Studies like the one from Colombia in 2019 pegged news at under 5% of Facebook's action. That's very low. Platforms aren't stealing the news content. They're not. They're not stealing it and profiting from it. They're linking it, driving traffic to the publishers. And guess what? Newsrooms play along. Tweaking for SEO, chasing clicks, race baiting, remember that one? If they can't turn free exposure into cash, that's their fumble, not robbery. It's a deal, not a scam. Now here's the big one. The Competition Commission say the competition's rigged. They claim algorithms bury quality journalism and Google's self-preferencing, like pushing YouTube, screw news over. Here's the reality. Platforms don't owe anyone a front row seat. They boost what people click. Hot takes, viral clips, not some stale headlines. It's what users find attractive. It's what users promote. Those are the things that are going to excel. Those are the things that trend. What people, not what the media dictates. If news isn't popping on X, it's not distorted. It's just not cutting through. It's really simple. Self-preferencing? Google's slick, but news sites aren't blocked. They're just not handed the win. That's just how it works. You're not given it for free. Like Google's going to make you be number one in the most searched, the most clicked thing. That's not how any of this works. The Competition Commission's report even say smaller publishers get traffic. If establishment news is losing, it's because they're not adapting to the game where speed and scale rule. It's not a fix. That is just life.
Oh, don't worry, Scro. Now there are plenty of tards out there living really kick-ass lives. My first wife was tarded. She's a pilot now.
Yeah, and this is where they tug on the heartstrings. Yeah, democracy dies in darkness. Please spare me. Job cuts sting. Yeah, they do. But these companies act like old school papers are the only lifeline. Get real. Also maybe learn to code. Trust in the media has been tanking. Pew says under 50% globally. And circulation, it's fading pre-social media. Meanwhile, information's everywhere. X breaks stories faster than the SABC can blink. And here's the kicker. Everyday users, citizen journalists like you and me are outdoing the pros. That's just what it is. You've got users who have bigger accounts, bigger followings than entire media organizations in this country. They decimate the media corporations. The difference is that we're on the ground, unfiltered, dropping raw takes that hit harder and faster than any polished news desk. We're also not pushing the same narrative that every single establishment news company gives you. They give the same narrative, the same lean, the same political leaning. It always seems everything seems left, and people aren't into that anymore. They're picking voices that appeal to them over the specific cut out copy and paste narrative that every single news company has, especially in this country. That's why they're doing it. That's why you're failing. The report is stuck in the Middle Ages. It's basically treating newsrooms and newspapers like some sacred cow. But democracy doesn't need gatekeepers. It needs real talk. It needs honest people. And that's why the users are owning the stage. That's why more people are subscribing to random users on X or on YouTube than reading what the news media has to offer. Popping up old relics won't save the truth. It's just going to stall the future.
Marty! You've got to come back with me. Where? Back to the future.
So the last part of this is the main conclusion that the Competition Commission of South Africa has come to. Their grand plan is to make platforms, social media, Meta, X, YouTube, Google, to make them pay all the news companies to the tune of 500 million a year for something like 3 years. They want the algorithms tweaked. They want VIP treatment. Noble much? Like, get off your high horse. That's just naive, honestly. Australia has tried this exact thing. And the thing is, algorithm transparency won't make you read what you've skipped. It just doesn't. This isn't a solution. This is just appealing to government for a handout to force a company into paying you for a industry that never evolved. You guys got stuck. Maybe stop regurgitating the same opinion over and over and over to people. If news can't stand without big tech's crutches, maybe it's time to step aside. And my final thoughts is the Competition Commission is spinning a really sad tale about the poor, the media. I'm sure the Competition Commission didn't just out of its blue decide, listen, we need to help this. This was heavily pushed by the media. Just go read the comments. Don't believe me. Go read the comments on News 24 stories and the Daily Maverick stories. They push one-sided narratives and people don't like it. People have stopped reading them. This has got nothing to do with algorithms. This has got nothing to do with Facebook or any of the social media companies not giving a preferential treatment or any shit like that. They're like everybody else. Fend for yourself. Grow the fuck up. News isn't dying because of platforms. It's dying because the game has changed. Users like us run the show now. We are the news. Anyways, that's all I have. Thanks so much for watching. As always, remember to hit the like, subscribe, and most of all, please leave a comment. It really helps the media hating algorithm. See you guys again soon. Cheers.